But if there was no men, there would be nothing that we need protection from. Let that sink in.
Now, before I state some of the obvious, when are we going to stop these stupid gender wars? These stupid gender wars are ridiculous. Men are the problem, women are the problem. No, we all the problem. Each and every last one of us. Each and every last one of us that doesn't know how to look within themselves to make themselves into a better person, to make themselves into a person who gives consideration for other people, who treats others in the same way that they would desire to be treated themselves. Meaning that if I want respect, I got to give respect. If I want love, I got to give love. If I want consideration, I got to give consideration. If I don't want to be stolen from, then I don't steal. So until we all get to that state, we all messed up. Each one of us, and it's an individual journey. But to the stupidity that this young lady spoke, and I want you to let it sink in. Let it sink in that the first people that you got to be afraid of and need defense from is other women. Did you know that 8.5% of the crimes that women commit are violent crimes? Did you know that the overwhelming majority of crimes that women commit are crimes dealing with drug trafficking? So y'all got violence and trafficking drugs in the same way that men do. So you're going to still have to protect yourself from yourself. There was a television show series I was watching a while back. I don't know where it streams on, but it's called Y, The Last Man. And it was the letter Y standing for Y chromosome. And all the men on the planet had died. And only one man and one male little monkey was alive. And they was trying to capture him so they can figure out what the hell happened. The first thing that happened is that women turned on each other. They turned on each other in government. They started fighting each other, warring against each other. The second thing that happened is they turned on the trans community. All the trans women who had, I don't know which way it goes, but all the women who had transformed themselves into men, they turned on all of them because they were so angry that there were no men around and these women were perpetrating as a man. And they beat the shit out of them and killed a lot of them. They had to hide. They were in hiding. But it was interesting to show how they picked up weapons, they picked up guns, they did all the very same things. Now you're going to have a huge problem though if all the men on the planet disappeared in one shot. Do you realize that 90% of the jobs that are dedicated towards making sure the world's infrastructures stay in place and keep functioning properly are ran by and produced and done by men? Most of the things that happen in manufacturing is done by men. Most of the dealings in energy, 90%, is conducted by men. Men are vital to sustaining your way of life because your shelter and all the things that maintain your shelter, your transportation, and your protection, as far as military and police, is done by men. So now you're going to have to do it. Not saying that women can't, because you can, but you got to learn. You got to put the people in place. You got to tell these women, hey, I need you on those road crews. I need you on those engineering crews. I need you working those gas pumps, which is an incredibly dangerous job and very physically laborious job to get the oil out the ground. Watch Landman. It'll tell you, it'll show you exactly how hard it is and dangerous it is. But you're gonna have to get some women to get out there and do that work. And there's gonna be a lag. Now you said protection. Whether we start in today's time or we go back in time, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you can kill the spiders now. You can kill the lizards that get in the house. You can kill the bugs. You can do all those things. We've built a life now where you're not going to have to deal with lions and tigers and bears. But if there were no men 2,000, 3,000 years ago, most of the women would have died because the hunting was done by the men. The defense against wild predators was done by men. And even though we don't have that today, you're still going to have a level of it. But the majority of persons that you're going to need defense from is other women. And trust me, y'all are vicious towards one another, more so than men. But hey, y'all have a great day. And always remember, you got to free yourself to be yourself. because your greatness is non negotiable. Good journey, good vibration. And stop this stupid ass gender war.